keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we
Today we have loaded up in the car and we are on a fun adventure as a family. And this one has a little bit of the holiday season in it. Yes, we are doing something before Thanksgiving, which isn't a tradition around Camp David, actually. We're pretty big on not having any Christmas music or any Christmas until we have celebrated Thanksgiving, and then we ring in the holidays. However, today is a special exception because we are taking the kids to their very first concert ever, and it happens to be a Christmas concert. We are going to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra today. And like I said, it's the kids' very first concert, but I'm excited to see what Luke thinks, and I've actually never seen them in person. We have a record that we play a lot around the holiday season because we do take our record player out during Christmas, and we have a ton of Christmas records, and that is just one of them. I know you're a big fan of Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Are they probably your most favorite Christmas group?
No. I grew up listening to Mannheim Steamroller, which is probably my all-time favorite. It's very like synthesizer sounds and all that. We have a record of them too. But Trans-Siberian Orchestra is like this merger of Christmas music with heavy metal rock and roll. And I'm not really a big rock and roll fan, but I love the sound that they produce. Like big guitar sounds, very big drums and bass, and then also, of course, incredible pyrotechnics, which I'm excited, probably most excited about for this one. I can't wait to see the kids' reaction because they, like Jill said, they've never been to a big concert before, like a real big concert, and this is at Ball Arena, downtown Denver. So I'm thrilled to be able to watch their faces when they hear how big and loud, and I'm glad the first concert we're going to is going to show off like how big concerts can really be. So I don't know how our seats are. We'll see when we get in, but Ball Arena's, even though it's a big arena, it's a basketball arena, so it's small enough to where I think every seat is a good seat. So it should be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
Are you okay that it's Christmas music before Thanksgiving?
Well, the only time that they're in town is before Thanksgiving, so I have to make an exception in this case.
Yeah, so
This doesn't mean that we're going to start turning on Christmas music at home and in the car. Not yet. That comes after Thanksgiving.
I personally don't agree with it being before Thanksgiving, but it's really an exception because it's the only time they're in town. So I cannot wait to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
I'm excited that it's Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I'm not sure about how it's sort of similar to Mannheim Steamroller because I've never been too big of a fan of that, but it's still going to be a really exciting experience.
I'm really looking forward to the electric guitar. I love electric guitar, and I cannot wait to hear that.
So we are on our way. We're excited to take you guys along on this journey and help you guys at home get in the holiday spirit.
It's great that it's very high, but it's good for the kids' first experience at a concert.
Yeah.
So they're not spoiled.
I cannot wait. It's going to be really good.
The show is about to start. There's the Trans-Siberian Orchestra sign in front of the stage. We're pretty high up here, but you know what? It's good. It'll be fun. You can still see every seat's a good seat in this arena.
Pictures so they remember it.
How do you like the roll?
Yeah.
Stage is right down there. It was amazing. What you guys think?
Oh, incredible.
It was awesome.
Okay, kids, first concert. What's your reaction? I can't wait to hear.
Gosh,
amazing.
it's so amazing. My favorite part was the vocalist. I can't remember her name, but good Lord, she was amazing.
And what'd you think?
I really liked the pyrotechnics. They had stage lifts. I mean, it was amazing.
It was
Electric guitar was incredible.
The
Electric
attention to detail was amazing.
They had a lot of fire.
Yes.
A lot of fire.
Was it loud?
It was really loud.
It was really, really loud.
Good. So you guys had fun?
Yes.
All right, now we're gonna go get some tacos.
Okay. Now, morning after thoughts of the concert. Lincoln.
It was amazing. I mean, like unforgettable experience.
I really liked it. I thought it was awesome. I also thought it was very comical how the guitarists really liked their hair and they would keep swinging it around and like flipping it up. It was so funny.
I think at one point Lincoln looked over at me and he goes, "Do all guitar players have long hair?" I said, "It's kind of a requirement when you play electric guitar."
Yeah.
I think you enjoyed it because you were actually the guilty culprit of playing their Christmas music this morning, and you're the one that is big on not any Christmas music until before Thanksgiving.
This morning, I played Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That's.
But it was Carol of the Bells and all the Christmas stuff.
No,
I
did
couldn't
like
believe it.
But
Yeah.
no, the concert was great. It definitely was better than even what I expected. The thing that they did is they took like they did a narrated story in between each song. So like for the whole first part of the concert, it was this story that they were narrating and then singing songs after each part of the narration, and it was a kind of a cool story. I won't give it away in case somebody is gonna go to their concert, but then I was like, oh, is that the end of the concert? And what it was is just like the halfway point. So the main guy comes out and he talks and he says, you know, hey Denver, and he, just kind of talks about our city and stuff. And then he made this comment. He said, if you think the stage and everything you saw so far was impressive, we haven't even turned on half of it yet. And I was like, I thought maybe he was joking. I realized later he was not joking, because they had, if there was a lot of lasers and fire and smoke and sparks and everything like before that point, it was probably about double afterward. And the stage like comes into like there's, I can't give it all away, but there's all these different things that happen with the stage where things are going over the audience, and it was definitely more than what you expect to come out of that stage. So our seats were pretty high up, but we also got to be able to see kind of the whole front to back of the floor area. And what's cool about that is there was a bunch of stuff that they were doing on the back, so that gave us a chance to actually see it all. And there was people who probably had great seats down front, but they couldn't see like what we could see, which is what was happening behind them, so, and above them. Just wild. So very loud. A couple times my ears were like, ooh, that might be too much. Maybe I'm getting old. I really like loud.
No, mine were doing the same thing.
But very loud, but also like the fire and the pyrotechnics and the heavy intense sounds they used were so fun. And I really liked that they sang some of these Christmas songs like "Oh Come All Ye Faithful," and they really put a lot of soul into them. It was really, really good singing. And that surprised me probably the most, is that I always thought of Trans-Siberian Orchestra as all instruments, all screaming guitars and drums and bass and everything, but they had some incredible vocalists.
They're vocalists, yeah.
Really good vocalists, and I always appreciate good vocals. So, yeah, Kenya talked about the one vocalist, the main one, who she had really long blonde hair, and she would shake her hair around and really get into
Not
it.
just her,
But then
it was
the good guitarist guys that were doing the same thing, and I bet you they spend just as much time in the hair and
With their hair,
and makeup
yeah.
as she did.
Actually, I think their hair looked healthier than hers.
I'd really love to know what conditioner they use.
Yes, right?